explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized?
Here's the part that I like about the backlash. Clearly, it's something that a lot of people can't take. So if it's something that you can't take, maybe you shouldn't expose yourself to the backlash and provoking the backlash.
Stephen A. Smith isn't holding back. After Angel Reese's latest controversial move, the sports world is in shock. From disappearing off Instagram to a dress choice that set social media on fire, Reese has fans and critics divided. And now, Stephen A. has stepped in with a brutal reality check, while Caitlin Clark is being praised as the ultimate professional. Buckle up, because this story isn't just about basketball. It's about fame, responsibility, and the future of Angel Reese's career.
She's a beautiful young lady, and there's a lot of beautiful young ladies in the WNBA. But when you do that, you can't come down the line and complain about being objectified later on. It's not going to work with people. Whether it's right or wrong, it's not going to work.
It started when Angel Reese stunned fans with a revealing New Year's Eve dress. The backlash was immediate. Within hours, Reese deactivated her Instagram account, only to return days later. To many, this seemed like an impulsive reaction that raised even more questions about her maturity and public image.
Caitlin Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlin Clark is because they're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately going to be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlin Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
When Stephen A. Smith addressed the controversy, he didn't mince words. He praised Reese's talent, but warned that her actions off the court could overshadow her accomplishments. His exact words? Caitlin Clark is handling her brand like a pro. Angel? Girl, what are you doing? That stung, and the internet lit up.
Let's call it what it is. I am not trying to say that she should be criticized or she is wrong. What I'm saying is, by pulling it down, clearly you felt there was something wrong with it.
This isn't the first time Angel Reese has been at the center of controversy. From her taunts at Caitlin Clark during the NCAA championship to heated interviews defending her personality, Reese has built a reputation for being bold. But bold can easily turn into reckless. Stephen A. argued that Reese's antics could jeopardize her future in the WNBA because teams don't just draft talent, they draft character.
Now, yes, you are 22. Yes, you are young. And there's a lot of things that we didn't want people to know about when we were her age. Fair enough, especially me, okay? Because I'm 30 plus years removed from that age. I got that part. There was no social media then or whatever. But here's my point to you. She knows this social media. She is not dumb. She's quite a brilliant young lady. She's very smart, very accomplished. And on top of it all, she is in this age where she does know social media exists. And she has exploited it to her advantage. And so when you take that into consideration, that means you're mindful of the imagery and the perception that you're assisting in creating about yourself.
Social media is both a blessing and a curse. For Caitlin Clark, it's a tool to highlight her achievements. For Angel Reese, it has become a source of drama. From posting provocative photos to deleting and reappearing, the inconsistency has chipped away at her credibility. In today's digital age, every post is permanent. Athletes are brands, and brands can collapse overnight.
Caitlin Clark, the reason I bring up Caitlin Clark is because they're attached at the hip with one another, which means they're ultimately going to be compared, Tori. And when you look at Caitlin Clark is balling. She's a rookie of the year. She was one of the finalists for the league MVP honors as a rookie, breaking all types of records. She should have been on Team USA. She didn't choose to play in an unrivaled league. Her brand building has been incredibly impressive.
This isn't just about Reese and Clark. It's about what kind of example athletes set for the next generation. Reese's message risks saying controversy equals fame, while Clark represents professionalism and discipline. Sponsors, coaches, and young athletes are paying attention. And Stephen A. Smith made sure everyone knows. Reputations are built in moments like these.
You have to be cognizant that no matter how you step out of your house, you are now Angel Reese. And you will always be picked apart, unfortunately. It comes with the crown. You're a queen. You're beautiful. You know? So you just have to remember that.
I got to say this to you, Tori.
If you're not ready for the heat, then, you just got to be mindful that what comes with it. You have to be mindful of what comes with it.
So, what now? Will Angel Reese step back, regroup, and prove her doubters wrong? Or will she double down on her online stunts? One thing's certain, the clock is ticking. The WNBA, sponsors, and fans are watching closely. And if Reese wants her legacy to be about basketball, not controversy, the time to pivot is now.
And I have told countless women over the years in this industry, the bosses are always watching. Whether directly or indirectly, there's always eyes on you.
What's your take on this? Is Stephen A. Smith right to call out Angel Reese? Or should she be free to live life on her own terms? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. And if you want more WNBA drama, check out our deep dive into Reese versus Clark's rivalry. It's linked on screen right now. Either way, this is a story that is far from over, and the sports world will be buzzing about it for weeks, months, and
Have you seen some of her TikTok posts? Like, she's literally held up an outline after getting waxed. You can literally see all of her business. They're outlined in blue wax.
Stephen A. Smith, one of the most powerful and outspoken voices in modern sports media, has once again set the basketball world ablaze, and this time his focus is firmly locked on Angel Reese, the rising star who has been making headlines both on and off the court, and the fallout from his latest comments is sending shockwaves across the entire sports landscape. When Stephen A. Smith speaks, people listen, whether they agree, disagree, or simply want to hear what he's going to say next. And when he zeroes in on a figure as polarizing, as confident, and as unapologetically bold as Angel Reese, the result is a cultural moment that dominates conversations from ESPN to Twitter, from barbershops to college dorm rooms, and from locker rooms to living rooms. The story here is not just about basketball.
Explain to me as a woman, how can you wear that and also complain and post it and also complain that you don't like being sexualized? What is the take here?
Not just about the WNBA or the NCAA legacy, and not even just about Reese herself. It's about the intersection of sports, culture, identity, confidence, and controversy, and how one young player has become the lightning rod for debates about respect, fame, competition, and the way athletes choose to carry themselves in an era where every move is dissected in real time. Angel Reese, nicknamed the Bayou Barbie, has been celebrated for her dominant performances, her swagger on the court, her unapologetic trash talk, and her ability to back up every word with skill, hustle, and relentless determination. But that same fire, that same edge, has also made her one of the most criticized players in the game today, with critics accusing her of arrogance, of being too much, and of pushing the boundaries of sportsmanship. And it is right here, in this
look, again, I have no issue with women who want to make money based on their sexuality, right? More power to you, do whatever you want. But don't whine to me that you've been far too sexualized and then post the photos that have been posted.
Between celebration and criticism, between admiration and backlash, that Stephen A. Smith steps in, delivering the kind of blunt, fiery commentary that has made him both beloved and hated, sometimes in the same breath. In his latest call-out, Smith did not hold back. He took direct aim at Reese's most recent move, questioning her decisions, her priorities, and the broader message she's sending to fans, teammates, and the basketball world at large. To understand why his words hit so hard, we have to break down exactly what happened, why Reese did what she did, and why Stephen